Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Friday to you all. Hopefully, you're wrapping up your week nicely, or perhaps getting an early start to the weekend. Regardless, hope you're having a good day today. We have a 127 comeback on our hands. In fact, it's a comeback that I didn't know was happening. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been keeping up the tabs with NCT all that closely. I've been very busy, but well, we have a brand new 127 here to check out. So, title track fact check. We're gonna be watching today. I also believe this is coming along with a full-length album, which I'm going to be doing an album listen for later today if it isn't out already, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But in the meantime, let's get into it. I'm hoping I've gotten all of their names down this time around. We've had a couple of NCT little projects here and there in between Ayo and Fact Check. So let's see if I've actually retained some of that NCT knowledge, shall we? DJ, roll the intro. Ayo feels like such a long time ago, but it doesn't feel like NCT had a comeback all too long ago. Of course, we had the 2023 Golden Age album that was, what, a month ago? Something like that? It was roughly like a month ago, wasn't it? A month ago, 5 weeks ago, something like that. And, of course, we had DJ have a comeback, or have a debut in there as well. We've had SM stations here and there, NCT labs here and there, and there's been a lot of NCT content in between the two 127 releases, and I am really hoping that my NCT knowledge has locked in a little bit. I'm also hoping that I like it musically. The thing is, NCT music and me have a little bit of a tumultuous relationship. Like, there have been times where I just have not clicked with an NCT title track. Most of the time they'll grow on me after a little while, just for the sake of repetition and the fact that it keeps popping up. Like, Two Baddies was a song that I really didn't enjoy all that much when it first came out, but just from hearing it every single awards show and seeing it pop up in playlists and being memed, and it's like, when you get overexposed to it, you kind of just have to accept it, and that's kind of been the case for a lot of 127 stuff, not all of it. There have been some really good 127 titles in the past that I just have not been able to get out of my head. Highway to Heaven, I know it's not a title track, but Highway to Heaven is a song that I just will not let die. I'll binge listen to that on a whim. It's so good. But let's find out what Fact Check is all about. That's in the vibe. Hold up. Yeah, iconic move. My motion. Oh, a bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. Oh, we're getting a lot of vocals back and forth. Hope you're doing better, buddy. Utah, Jesus Christ. A warning for your boy one time, please. It's got the bounce that I kind of come to expect from a 127 track, but it's also got kind of an EDM bounce to it, and that's quite nice. I love that we got a DJJ pre-chorus in there. That's great. Bum, bum. Yeah, that kind of bouncy, brassy synth is very nice. It adds a different texture and a different energy to it. Bum, 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 bum. Jaehyun will not leave me alone. Again, DJJ plus Haechan, okay. Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and I love that they ended it with that, like a proper outro at the end. I was so excited I swallowed a hair. That's disgusting. That's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of fire. Hold on. It's the thing is, it is bouncy. It is rhythm heavy. It's very much what I kind of expect out of a 127 song. But it's got so much energy behind it, and it has a surprising amount of melodicness to it for the type of beat that it is. And the fact that they've paired that really energetic brassy synth part in the chorus with the more rhythmic top line, I think that takes the edge off of it being a very rhythm and melodically minimal top line for me. And that works entirely in its favor. And I very much appreciate the music team behind this doing so. Because what is it? It's EDM, EDM. There's a song. There's a song out there that's very reminiscent. Oh, it's not even an EDM song. It's DKZ's Ahung from last year. Very similar vibes, except that song didn't really have a top line over the brassy synths. This one has a more rhythmic top line over the brassy synths, but it's that vein of music with the brassy synths, very EDM, very bouncy. It works for me. Fact check, works for me. Definitely does work for me. Other things of note, yeah, Jaehyun is a problem. Jaehyun is very much a problem. Like back when I was checking out DJJ, I did not know much about really. I think DJJ might have been like the first time I really sat down and tried to learn NCT. And ever since then, every single release, just Jaehyun. His NCT Lab didn't help either. But it's like, for me, an NCT and Jaehyun is like me with Tempest and Hyuk. He just will not leave me alone. Now that I know who he is, he will not leave me alone. Ah. Okay, let's run through it, the first verse again. Thing is, I know the song hasn't technically started yet. Like we've gotten the first 8 bars of the intro out of the way. Might actually be 4, but regardless, the song hasn't really properly started yet. At this point, I was kind of expecting the song along the lines of, very melodically minimal song. Most of the melodic movement being done through the instrumental part. And then you have Taeyong and Mark doing their thing. But that beat that comes in, the percussion part that comes in afterwards, when I heard it the first time, my brain immediately knew, wait, hold on, something is going to happen, and it's going to be something a little bit spicy, because that type of beat does not come with the type of music that I initially thought it would be. This type of percussive beat requires a bouncy drop at some point. that had me excited. I do wish we would get, like, there would be a 127 release where we would get a proper bit of Johnny. Shout out my guy Johnny from Chicago one time. But I feel like, in fact check, I mean, admittedly, I don't really remember much from AO because that was back in the days I didn't really know of 127 all that well. But I feel like Johnny only got like fills and ad libs, or if he did get some proper lines, it wasn't Johnny. It was like gang vocal in a way. I want to hear more Johnny from Chicago. SM, please give us more Johnny from Chicago. Stacking Haechan's vocals there is so smart because he naturally has that kind of buzziness in his tone, especially compared to Jaehyun's voice. So having Haechan's voice stack like that and purposely ride on the fact that it does have a little bit of a buzz and add more to it creates such a nice contrast between the two. Keep her moving. Hi, Doyoung. That's an OSHA hazard, my friend. Again, no proper Johnny line. I want a Johnny line. Aha, I feel like I have, it's maybe because hold on, I need to get my wallet out of my back pocket. Maybe it is down to the fact that I haven't really delved into N127's music enough, or like further back enough to get some proper Johnny lines, but I haven't experienced a good chunk of Johnny lines. I mean, he did have that opening monologue in Beautiful from NCT 2021, but that's a group comeback, you know? It's not a 127 comeback. Anyways, we'll continue. Yeah, that chorus is very good. It's like, honestly, I will unashamedly bop to that. I would hit the hardest just along to it. It very much warrants one. I was curious watching this through the first time if Tail wasn't in the dance portion of it, and it looks like he isn't. There's Tail singing here, but it's, hold on. Wait, go back. Oh no. I will get this. Hold on. I probably shouldn't lean forward too far. So that's what? Mark, Johnny, Taeyong, Yuta, Haechan in the middle, and then Jungwoo Doyeon and Jaehyun on the sides. Okay, so there is no Tail in the dance portion of it. That's unfortunate. I really hope he's doing okay. Motorcycle accidents are no joke, and it's a shame that he isn't a part of it. It's kind of like I know it's for a different reason, but not having Onyu be like part of the Shiny comeback earlier in the year, it's like, yes, we're getting new music, but it's not everyone together, and that part is unfortunate. That makes sense. But I know we've listened to this already, but brother, give me this chorus again. And the fact that it keeps going for this post-chorus too. Jesus Christ, Yuta. Yuta visual overload? Stamp of approval. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of fun knowing who the members are. It's like, I feel like there's an extra level of enjoyment actually knowing who the members are now. And musically too, this is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. It's the type of beat that I could definitely get behind. And like, I don't really go gym, mainly because I'm so like scattered around in terms of where I live at the moment that I haven't been gym. But this is definitely a gym song. This is the type of song that will get your heart rate going and in the best way possible. Oh, that's fire. Okay. I'm very much impressed. But of course, that's not it for 127 today because we have the rest of the album, and I believe there's 8 B-sides to go through, so that's going to be a marathon and a half. Keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested. But in the meantime, that is it for me today with the title track 127. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I did thank you all for watching along with me. But one last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.